Greetings YouTube, DJ Bonebreaker coming at you from my Eridani 2 outpost landing pad for yet another Starfield starship modification video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So yeah, as you can see here at my landing pad, what I've got is a ship called the Ecliptic Cutlass. It is the exact same style and stats as a ship that's known as the pterosaur. Yeah, pterosaur. Except that if you buy the pterosaur, it costs you about 140,000 credits, maybe more, depending on what I've looked up. But this thing here cost me nothing because I kind of tactically acquired it from some Ecliptic mercenaries who no longer need it. So yeah, for reference here. Yeah, pay no attention to those ships that I flipped recently. Okay, so they don't have the pterosaur for sale here. So let's just go register the ship here because I haven't registered it yet. Yeah, it's only going to cost me a total of 20,000 credits, which is like 120,000 less than what it's would be to buy it, to register. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of the ship before I get carried away with modifications. Now the goal for this build is to have it be pretty much superior in every way to my tricked out Star Eagle. So we're talking about need to have at least 3,030 cargo and a crew of 3 or 4. So yeah, this is how this ship is laid out. Hi, Cora. Back here we've got some companionways or storage rooms, 1x1 Nova Galactic habs connecting to a Nova Galactic Docker module. So this here is basically a dead end. I really need to upgrade the boost in this jump pack here. Yeah, right here is a...
It's always a good day when we get to chat.
Yeah, nice to know. But anyways, this is a Nova Galactic all-in-one berth, which is one of my more favorite types of all-in-one berths. Actually, I like the Nova Galactic interiors better than most of the ships. And this here coming up is a computer room.
Do you need something?
Again, Nova Galactic. And then for some reason they've got 2 Nova Galactic 1x1 habs immediately below the computer room and this control station here. And then of course this is your second tier Nova Galactic cockpit, but it's the biggest you can get without it changing the look radically. So it's got like 2 crew stations in here. And then up this ladder well here is the Nova Galactic Captain's Quarters, which again, in my opinion, is one of the best looking Captain's Quarters of any of the modules in the game. See, he's got a really nice bed and what have you. I might be removing some of these windows so that way I can have my space crapper, because one of the things I've found out is that sometimes Windows will delete certain key features of certain modules. So yeah, let's try to just drop down here. Yeah, figure off stream I'd be like all super clumsy and stuff.
Have any new books for me?
Yeah, so let's see about turning this jumbled up mess of a ship. I mean, it's not as bad as some of the default ships, but it could be a lot better. Thankfully, most of the editing can be done right here at the friendly neighborhood outpost shipbuilder. And yes, it's raining once again when I'm trying to record a video. Seems like the in-game weather never wants to cooperate. So anyways, let's go modify this bad boy. So yeah, this here is the final product. I actually recorded this all in one go, including how I got there, but then I ran into issues with the ladder well thing on the interior trying to get it, and I finally got that sorted out like after I finished recording the video. Plus, I also decided to, instead of having missile launchers as secondary weapons, due to the fact in a couple of test runs where I tried to capture ships, I just ended up blowing them out of space with particle cannons. So I swapped those out with these nullifier 1750 suppressor EMP cannons. But yeah, this is the finished product. Got these 4 done 71 engines. End up moving pretty much all the functional parts from the top, well, with the exception of the reactor. That's still more or less where it was before. Back to here where the most of the hab stack was. Actually, I think this is where all the hab stacks were for the Docker. So essentially I've got a storeroom and 2 companionways stacked up like this to provide all-in-one like access trunk right where you get into the after you get in the ship from the landing bay. So pretty much all-in-one from the Docker all the way down to the landing bay. And then the ship's a triple decker. Got 4 PB-175 Helion beams as the main weapon, and like I said, these nullifier 1750 suppressors is secondary. And this reactor here, the Z Machine 4000, plus me, even without me having the max rank of aneutronic fusion, provides almost enough energy to run like all the systems at near max. With that perk, I can run the engine, shield, and weapon system at max, and the particle beam system at max, and the EMP cannons at 50% power, which is more than enough for those. I could even drop them down to 3 bars and then have 1 left over for grav drive in case I need to escape for whatever reason. But as I'll be showing you in a minute, that's probably not likely because this thing is an absolute beast. It's got 1133 hull HP. It's got 1450 shield HP thanks to this UC Vanguard Bulwark shield generator, which you can actually get at level 1 just by completing the very first UC Vanguard quest. If I'd have known that, I'd have made a beeline right for there after completing the first like 1 or 2 missions for Constellation when I first started the game, because this is literally the 3rd best shield generator in the entire game. Not just Class B, but at all, because the only 2 shields that have more shield HP than it are this one Class B shield that you can attach to the side, and only the side, like I'll show you right here. I'm not sure if you can. Yeah, this one here, the 28T Defender shield generator at 1500. And then there is a Class C shield, which I'm not sure if they have this available. Yes, and this one right here, the SG 1800 Class C is 1600, are the only two shields in the entire game better than the Vanguard Bulwark. And oh, I forgot to replace the fuel tanks, so let's swap those out real quick. Yeah, you want to get max range out of this thing, you want to swap out the Ulysses M40 with the Ulysses M50, which have the exact same mass, but 100 more fuel each. Let's try that again. There we go. Yes, put that on there like that. Oops, that's too. Let's try that again. So yeah, let's put this one right here. There we go. Perfect. And this one right here. Yes, there we go. So yeah, let's just finish up the repainting those. Yeah, and then I'll give you a quick tour of the interior of the ship and then take it for a test run at the quay. Yeah, this thing cost quite a few credits to get, but like I said, it's pretty beefy and could probably easily take you to the end of a gate playthrough, and it has pretty much everything you possibly want in a ship. The only thing that I might maybe change is change this instead of changing the control room to a computer core, just change it back to a where is it? Yeah, the control station, because I think it's a bit more thematically appropriate, because you think about it, this here is like the engineering bay, this is like the battle stations, and then this is the control center right here, the bridge. Plus I think the control center looks a little bit better than the computer core, and the computer core isn't really that interesting. So anyways, I'm just gonna go exit out real quick and I'll show you the interior. So yeah, like I said, this thing's a chunky boy. And of course, this new configuration, the entryway is all the way at the back, but hey, so getting rid of that slot and the center placed rather awkward landing bay gave me room to add 2 max size storage cargo holds, which give this thing over 3,100 cargo. Plus, I think the layout in the interior is much better. So yes, see, got our access way, goes all the way up to the docking hatch from here. And then on the lower deck here, we've got our workshop, which, unlike the Stroud Eklund one, does not have a research station. However, the captain's quarters has a galley, or maybe it's the living quarters upstairs, does have a galley, so kind of makes up for the fact that I'll be losing the research lab, but I'll be gaining a cooking station, so it even out. And then I put an armory right here, and I'll be displaying, like, you know, random guns and stuff once I get around to decorating that. And then if you head up to the second deck, this is kind of like the command and control deck. So right here is engineering.
What can I do for
And
you?
there's our engineer. And this is the control station.
I was just
So this is
thinking about
basically
you.
supposed to be like Combat Information Center or
Ready to
CIC.
tackle whatever the Starfield throws at us.
And of course the cockpit bridge here, where you got your
You
pilot
keep
seat and
installing new
everything.
cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
And finally, upstairs here is the berthing area. Yeah, I even added windows to the side of this companionway here. Yeah, I don't have windows on this side of the this part of the all-in-one berthing, because if I did, I'd lose these two beds, and I'd rather have more beds, you know, because we got several people on the ship, and I want to maintain some semblance of reality here. But I do have windows up at the forward end of the berthing for the crew. And then here I added like all 4 windows you can potentially add. And also you got skylights for all these sections here, except for where the shield's mounted on top of this hab here, and this docking hatch, of course. But yeah, nice thing about the Nova Galactic Captain's Quarters is that adding the windows in doesn't reduce functionality. Like, I can still use the galley right here and cook a bunch of stuff if I want to. Alien sandwiches. Might have to make some of those, but I digress. Yeah, it's got this really nice little room here for the captain's like personal cabin. And then this forward section right here, which has additional view ports and some tables and stuff. So yeah, that's the interior, which, like I said, I think is 120% improvement over the previous version, or the original version of the ship. Anyways, enough yapping about that, and I shall show you what this thing can do in a fight. And why these particle beam cannons, these helion beams, I guess is what they properly term, are the only weapons you're ever going to need.
Time to push some G's. We're in orbit. What next?
Time to find out if our time to find out if our pirate buddies respawned at the key since the last time I went over there and wrecked them. Yeah, as you can see, not even using half my fuel for this jump.
And we're here.
Gotta tear that shit apart! Open
And there's two of them down already. And I'm not even using targeting mode. Oh, you got missiles locked on. Well, let's break that lock then, shall we?
Shields are gone.
Oh, they actually took the shields down. Rude. Let's see if I can capture this guy here.
Deployment. Drive offline.
Oh, there's still two of them left. Okay, well then, no more Mr. Nice Guy then.
Target's grav drive is down. Can't skip the system with a fried grav drive, huh?
Yeah, if I wouldn't have gotten careless, they wouldn't even probably damage me hardly at all. Ah, come on. Let me lock on. I want to take your ship. EMP'd the crap out of them, and it's time to do a little bit of reverse Uno pirating on these guys. Arr, arr.
Seals are tight. We're docked.
Let's see what you guys got here. Let's see, where is your... Where be ye cargo hold, jar? Oh, there it is. Any other loot you guys might have? Yeah, this is like, I think, a Class A ship, so not really worth capturing up. They got, it has contraband. Yeah, by the way, I love the hornet nest rounds that you can get for this shotgun. Oh, here we go. Alright. Yeah, there ain't much to this ship, so let's head back to the Hitler Deus and
Friendly grav drive operational.
give them proper send-off, shall we?
We're on our own again.
Yeah, like I said, if I had the missile launchers, that thing would have been destroyed well before I could have disabled its engines and boarded it, so... Yeah, as you can see, we did a number on these Crimson Fleet parts here. And like I said, the only reason the ship even got banged up as it did was because I didn't realize that there was additional one left that, you know, I didn't notice when I was trying to board and capture that second to last one that I destroyed. So yeah, anyways, oops. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys soon for hopefully another Starfield build video. But until then, this is DJ Bonebreaker, signing off.